Listen, have notifications. Have notifications crash. Tell YouTube I'm streaming. Don't tell YouTube I'm streaming. Have some rest. Huh. You're gonna get some rest. You're gonna get some rest. Lots of rest. Rest. Touch my breast.
Video games like I do. This moment is for all of us.
How is everyone doing on this fine garbage day? It's garbage day on Tuesday, May 5th. I don't know the date. How is everybody? Appreciate everyone tuning in. Thank you to everyone that's here early. YouTube's not letting anyone know I exist anymore, so that's great. However, the support has been extremely low. So moving forward, if support doesn't come in, I'm gonna have to turn on DLSS 5 and get more support. I don't even know what that fucking means. Who do we got here? Listen, DL55 shrimps. Let's go.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
How is everybody? Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. I appreciate everyone here that's a little bit early. What time do we got? 5? Almost 5. 7 to 5. Today on the show, just so you guys know ahead of time, this is a shorter stream. Normally I do 3 hours plus. Today's 2 hours. That's it. That's all you're getting out of me today. I have a headache, such a bad headache, that I had to replace my brain with a monkey's brain. So get ready for that. Who do we got here? Game Meets World, what's up? Appreciate you. We got Black Sheep here. Congratulations to Black Sheep.
Congratulations.
He's got a new afro, just imported right now from Taiwan. It's true. Who else we got? Siegfried is here. Listen, Siegfried, let's play a game together. We'll do it right after the stream.
Congratulations.
Oh my.
Sandy Gaming, nice to see you. Hey Jay, testing audio and using your beautiful voice for it. Sandy, thank you. Here, this is for Sandy. How does this sound, Sandy? Dance a little. Guys, everyone stand up, touch your breasts. Oh wait, speaking of which, I can't show that. I can't show those breasts. All right, Raw Dakota, who's an orange man full of orange juice, is here. Appreciate him. He's a good father. He's a good cat dad. Love the way he moves. Good man. We got the Booch here.
Boochie.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Booch, the one that's been here since day one. Before I was born, he was fucking my mother. Wait. DDD stuff. What's up, dude? We need detailed wrinkles. Here, guys, let me see if I can actually turn on DLSS here. Hang on. Ready? Watch this. So we're gonna turn DLSS on right now. So don't worry. Hang on. Is there a sharpened filter on here? That would be hilarious. I don't think there is, unfortunately. Gain. How's... The gain doesn't do anything. Wait, guys, I'm turning on DLSS. One sec, ready? There. That's regular. Now, here's DLSS. It actually makes it look way different. What do you guys think of my DLSS 5? I just turned it on. Not bad, right? Look at it. Here, I'm gonna turn on DLSS 0. There you go. Joking aside, who gives a shit? How is everybody? The beard was sharper for a second there. Nice to see you, JQ. Appreciate the way you move. Oh, God. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not gonna say that out loud. Raw Dakota says he's also full of Irish whiskey. I guess he's laying into the old drinks. Sea Monkey, nice to see you. Sean Block is here. You did make it on time. We got Jamie here. Congratulations to you and your breasts.
Congratulations.
Glad that you got that sorted. We got Chris in the chat as well. Says, love the shirt. This is a long sleeve, by the way. I don't know if I could show it all. I don't know if there's breasts. Ah, they're covered. It's a good shirt. Now, I'll be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of Terrifier anymore. All right. Who else we got here? Left Controlled Gaming. A black and white stream would be cool. I did that once. When we were doing a haunted stream once. Where the fuck were you? You're fired.
You're fired.
I just got the game, says Chris. What'd you get? All right. Fast is here. Jamie has showed up. JQDD. Appreciate you guys. The Booch. Raw Dakota. Thank you. Lucifer Sam. Hail Satan. Oh, you got the Terrifier game. I know. Left Control Gaming. You know what? I've had enough of your shit. You're fired.
You're hired.
You're hired. So, yesterday on stream, we had a discussion about DLSS 5, and the whole internet has exploded since we had that conversation yesterday. I would say that the debate seems to be, is it AI slop or not? Does it make the images look like AI slop or not? And a lot of people seem to be 50-50 on this. In fact, my own chat yesterday was 40% in agreement that they would like to use DLSS 5 on their future video games, which I think is ridiculous. Now, I've thought about it over the last couple of hours, and there's something I do want to say about it. So let's get to that. What's this? What's this? A super chat.
No deep learning. SLOP sampling, please.
Banshee, thank you. Appreciate the support. So you can tell Banshee's on my side of the fence on this one. So we'll see. Now, Black Sheep, as you guys know, he's not actually a black man, which is unfortunate. He says, so with everything that I have seen with DLSS 5, it's a cheapy, cheesy, lazy method delivering slop and fake graphics. I kind of agree with him. Quality and fidelity is not being used as a tool, but a marketing replacement, which is not cool. Totally agree with his statement there. And I have a lot to say about it, and we're just going to wait a little bit more for some more people to come in here. But there's something I wanted to bring up about this whole, well, everything to do with DLSS 5, but also to do with AI. So let me turn the music off, and I'll just give the rant now. So huge shout out to the people that watch the VODs. There's a lot of you, and I appreciate you. You're good-looking men and a couple of women, like 1%. Appreciate you. Love your breasts. Here's what I wanted to say.
Oh my. Absolutely, Jay. DLS is my micropene.
Listen, Bubster, I'm going to turn DLSS on your micropene, and it's going to grow 7 inches. Let's go. Lots of inches. All right, so here's what I wanted to say. There's a huge difference between a computer making something, which is based on stuff that already previously exists, and the creation of something new by a human. What do I mean by that? When you have a team of people that get together and decide to create a video game, there's many different layers to this. Of course, there's coding, which is a lot of back-end stuff, which we don't ever really see. We play the game and that's it. So there's a whole team of people that make these games work. But on the forefront, the ones that we know the most are the actors and the artists, sound designers, level designers, animation directors. Those are the people that we always talk about. All of those people come together to create something that is called art, which is a video game. Now, if you right away are disagreeing with me and saying video games can't be art, then get the fuck out of here. So my point being is this. When you use AI, it's essentially using pre-made art, and it is using it in the best of its knowledge that we have trained it to create some sort of image that we think is going to look good. However, when a human makes something like that, there's something that is involved that I want to talk about right now that no one's really discussing when it comes to this DLSS 5, travesty that we're going through. And that has to do with sacrifice and time. The amount of sacrifice that an artist makes to create something has to do with them expressing an emotion to us as the gamer to feel something. When somebody does that for a certain amount of time, it becomes more recognizable to us because we're human. We like emotions, we like feeling, we like storytelling. We can tell when something is passionate. Now, let's go on an offshoot on that. When you play a video game that you know is passionately made by a development team that made a game, hint, hint, Expedition 33, when they make a game like this that is made with pure passion and not the drive to make money, which is part of it, let's not get that out of hand, To make a game that is driven by passion to tell a story that moves people, the example is Expedition 33. The heart of that team can be seen in the video game. When you use AI, AI is compiling a collection that it does not understand. It will never understand human emotion. The only reason it's able to understand it whatsoever, Matthew, thank you, buddy. The only reason that AI is able to understand human emotion is because the humans have programmed it and tagged words to explain to it what it is, but it doesn't understand what it is. So when you use AI and DLSS 5, you're essentially telling the computer what to do. So at the end of the day, you're losing the human connection when you use AI. You're losing the sacrifice that humans have made to create art. You know, when I made my movie, I made it from a place in my heart that I wanted to express. Now, that's between me and the screen. If you guys enjoy it, that's on you. I didn't make the movie for everyone to enjoy. I made it because I wanted to say something. That's it. People make video games primarily, let's not get this twisted, because there's a huge portion of the gaming industry that is all about profit. In fact, everything is about profit. But you can't deny Expedition 33 was a standout game made by people that had passion in their hearts. There's no way AI will ever be able to duplicate that, to recreate that human emotion, at least for the next 50 years. So at the end of the day, that's my argument when I have to discuss AI. I think that AI is disgusting. I think that AI is literally a profit tool. It's ruining the artistic integrity of the developers. And the only reason it's happening is because the corporations don't want to pay people. That's it. AI is not in place because it's a tool that's making things better from a visual standpoint and a gameplay standpoint. Is it making things better? No, it's based on technology that humans already made. It's not designing something better. It's compiling data that already existed because of fucking humans and the passion and the sacrifice that they put into that software. AI will never understand that. So there you go. There is my rant on that. And you guys can clip it.
Dollar is what it should be called.
Listen, Tower Dragon interrupted me. You're fired. You're fired. Disgusting. Giving me money. Pfft. This is by the way, this is a low support stream. All right. So K-Nubs clearly is not a passionate person, and I think that has to do with something. That has to do with the fact that he's missing 3 fingers. Passion is no longer an option. It's all about money corporations can pocket, says Game Meets World. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the support, Tower Dragon. Thank you, Matthew, for the sub. Bubster, I appreciate you. Banshee, you're a good-looking lad. Very good-looking. So I want to hear everyone's opinion in the next hour and 20 minutes here. Why do you accept DLSS 5? That's what I want to know. Now, I have to also be open and say that I think that AI is a very good tool. It's a tool that you can utilize to make things. You can create it.
You can AI slop these nuts.
Astro, thank you. By the way, today's drink, guys, is called the Detroit Original Boston Cooler. Dude, this is a weird drink. It's Vernon's Boston Cooler. Check this out. It's creamy vanilla. It's pretty good, actually. By the way, this is a very low support gifted DLSS membership stream. Let me fix that, by the way. There we go. 0 gifted DLSS 5 members. All right. So, based on my rant that I just went through, how many people agree with me and how many people don't? What kind of cream? Oh, you know what kind of cream.
Cream.
Banana.
Sub says DLSS 4.5 and FrameGen are okay because they're tools to maintain the art of the developers while maintaining a smooth experience, which I completely agree with. That statement is perfect. I don't like technology that changes the artist's vision. There's no reason for that. Now, here's the thing I'm going to say about DLSS 5 that some people are going to be like, oh, well, wait a minute. DLSS 5 can be toned down by the developers and fine-tuned. So what we saw yesterday, if it's anything, would be a terrible demo showing technology that could possibly help video games, but the way it was shown was absolutely wrong. Terrible marketing from NVIDIA, especially, and this is my key point, do not use a character that everybody just played for the last 10 days straight and change it in such a way that it's going to cause an uproar. Whoever works at NVIDIA thinking that Grace from Resident Evil 9 was a prime suspect for DLSS 5 demoing, that's a terrible idea. Because everybody knows what Grace looks like, they know her character, and the second you turn her into a supermodel, you're going to lose the audience. Now, there's a lot of people that also came out and said, well, she looks good. She looks like the voice actor or the face actor. And that's something that Capcom wanted from the beginning. Because remember, there's another aspect to this DLSS 5. Capcom, Bethesda, and all the other studios that were involved in yesterday's demo had final say in what was shown at the showcase yesterday. Which, in my argument, would be not so good for the studios, because then all of a sudden Bethesda looks like a lazy ass studio. Now, I don't know if you guys know the difference between DLSS 5 and
NVIDIA doesn't give two shits about gamers anymore.
well, that's obvious. Now, NVIDIA, unfortunately, I'm going to rack them up as the villains here. NVIDIA, they know that they've capped out on the horsepower of a GPU. They also know that AI is the door that opens it wide for them. Because why would you get a $6,000 GPU when you could just utilize AI? There's no reason for that. And they know that. And with the RAM shortages, that's just going to further push the point that AI is going to be shoved down our throats for the foreseeable future in the gaming atmosphere. There's no denying that. Now, where does AI work? Here's what I have to say on that. AI works for remastering games to a certain degree. I like the idea of using it as a tool to keep the heritage of a video game or the integrity of a video game while just simply upping the resolution of it. I'm okay with things like that as long as it's supervised by the development team. The problem with DLSS 5, in my opinion, is this broad scope of it basically painting a brush over every single game that utilizes it. Now, if the developers are involved, that's a completely different story. Bethesda's basically came out yesterday after the backlash saying that, well, wait a second, guys, we have control over how much this lighting is affecting our games and how much DLSS 5 is going into the games. Now, is that an important aspect of the whole debate? Absolutely. You can't blanket something over a whole industry with DLSS 5 and just expect everybody in the gaming community to say, that looks great. Because from my point of view, and I'm going to ask you guys this, it looks terrible. Yesterday's demo looked terrible. There was only a few things that I saw that I was like, okay, I understand certain aspects of DLSS 5, like the clothes on some of the Starfield characters, the leather and the lighting and the reflections. Guys, it looked incredible. But at the end of the day, none of those characters were sold to me. It's nothing I'd want to use in a game because you're getting that AI filth that's going to ruin the emotional experience. And remember, the people that are saying that who gives a shit, it looks like AI or it looks the same. They don't understand that the emotional experience of a video game is just as important as the sound or is just as important as level design. These things come together to create an emotional experience, and that's why we fucking play them. Why do you not understand that? If you paint everything to look the same, you're going to get the same fucking thing over and over and over. Here's a prime example. Every time there's a big zombie movie that hits off, what happens, guys? 15 other zombie movies. And by the end of it, you don't know which one's fucking which. The exact same thing is going to happen to gaming if we blanket it with DLSS 5 and lazy developers just put the on switch. It's going to be the same fucking thing for every first-person shooter. Every fucking yeah, exactly. Every fucking what am I trying to say? Every third game is going to look the same. If a game hits off and it's very popular, there's always another couple games that look identical to it. It's going to be the same fucking thing. Why do people not understand this?
Listen enough about turning on DLSS 5. This, turn on that. How about you turn me on, and we can talk? Joke aside, I think DLSS is for online games, not storage.
Okay, that's a good point. Insomniac, thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Let's talk about what he just said, because that's actually an interesting aspect to this. He says that DLSS 5 is for online shooters and games like that, but not for a story-driven narrative game, which, like I said, can be utilized properly if the developers are coming in from a moral standpoint. But you guys know there's no morals in the gaming community when it comes to AAA development. It's so fucking expensive for these people that they have to utilize these things. So what I'm getting at is, and I keep saying it, we're getting to a point where we're stuck with it.
We need LSS Booch. Turn everything into wings.
Boochie. Juchi.
Listen, Booch has, you know what? DLSS wings on his food because every single thing he eats is a fucking chicken wing. No matter what it is. Just AI'd it. He'll put chicken wings on a hamburger and figure out how to get the bones out of his asshole after he swallows them.
Boochie. Juchi.
Anyways, I love that, Booch. Guys,
Boochie.
can I get a big thank you to Booch in the chat? And also, if you guys put a like on the stream, I appreciate that. Raw Dakota, thank you. So, I think I've got a few points across. How do you guys feel about what I'm saying right now? Neo, nice to see you. Snipe, nice to see you. Says, I have a bad feeling AMD is going to do the same bullshit with next-gen consoles. Well, listen. How do you think the next-gen consoles are going to go if DLSS 5 is now being unveiled by NVIDIA right now? Also, did I just lose internet? Because if I did, I'm going to lose my mind. No, chat's back. That's weird. You know, what do you think's going to happen? Deep learning? Absolutely. Deep learning is a big deal as well, which is a whole different topic. People are getting that confused with other things, but portable ham sandwiches, if you don't enable it, isn't an issue at all. No, but here's an issue, my friend. Keep this in mind, and let me try to explain this in a way that everyone will understand. Bethesda showed off DLSS 5 in Starfield yesterday. It looked like AI garbage. Bethesda said it looked good. Here's the problem for the people who are not going to use DLSS 5 in the future in the next 5 to 10 years. Every single studio, including Bethesda and Capcom, by the way, side note, Capcom has announced that they believe that PC is going to be the main place you'll be playing games within the 5 to 10 year future, which is a lot, which is very telling considering that they were prime right at the center of that fucking demo. So now you know where we're headed with this stuff. Now, what I wanted to get with was this. If you don't enable DLSS 5, you're stuck with what Bethesda delivered to us for the last year and a half on Starfield, which most of you will agree was not the best looking character design or lighting systems. No ray tracing, no path tracing. The game looks bland. Could you imagine path tracing in Starfield? Not even in the game. So, what did Bethesda do, guys, to the people who are not going to use DLSS 5? Go ahead, answer that yourselves. You guys are now stuck with the basic bare minimum Bethesda's going to deliver to the audience. That is what's happened here. Do you think Bethesda's going to invest any money into the lighting of Starfield now when DLSS 5 is going to save the day for them? No. The answer is absolutely not. We're stuck with the baseline that they gave us. So, asking that question again, what if you don't turn it on? You're going to get the lowest form, the laziest version of a game from a developer such as Bethesda. That's my answer to that. If you don't believe me, ask yourself right now why Bethesda just released information about Starfield coming to the PlayStation 5, but not discussing any major graphic overhaul. Explain that one to me. Go ahead. So at the end of the day, there's proof in the fucking pudding. And trust me, I'm going to put that pudding on my ass. But joking aside, the proof is in the pudding. It's over. No one wants to fucking admit it right now. DLSS 5, whether it's DLSS 5 or whatever AMD comes out with, the future of fucking graphics cards is AI slop. Unless we make a stink about it. I'm sorry to say it, that's where we're headed. You cannot change a single fiber of my thoughts. Not happening. So tell me I'm wrong. Here's a hand. If you're resistant and pessimistic about new technologies and companies, then companies will stop innovating. No. Wrong. Completely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Here's some proof. Nintendo last night at 11:45 at night shadow dropped a fucking update that upscaled every single original Switch game in handheld mode on the Switch 2. I hope you guys know about this. How many people don't know about this yet? Nintendo, while that's not innovation, did Nintendo need to do that? And I'm not sending love to Nintendo right now. I think Nintendo is one of the worst companies when it comes to customer relations. Don't get me wrong on that. Guys, I have a fucking Triforce tattoo. Nintendo is fucking terrible when it comes to interactions and dealings with their customers. They're the worst. Worse than Sony, worse than Xbox, worse than Steam. But my point is, you're saying there's no innovations, or there's no changes, there's no updates, companies aren't going to push forward. Well, remember, when there's no challengers, then they will step out and say, we don't need to innovate. So what's happening right now is NVIDIA doesn't need to innovate. NVIDIA is the fucking king of the castle. So they lead the way in this. There's no other secret company that's going to come out that has trillions of dollars that's going to say, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. Hip Hop Gamer says, dude, you're wrong. It looks amazing. Hands down, it's way better now. Well, give me a reason why it's better. You can't just say it looks better, because I would say the internet agrees with me and the majority thinks it looks like shit. It looks like AI slop. So what you're saying is you're okay with all of your future games looking like AI slop in that sense. Like, what a terrible demo, man. So, Han, I don't agree with this this pessimism comment you made that technology will not advance, there'll be no innovations. Here's how you innovate. If I don't buy your fucking products and people don't buy the products, you have to innovate to keep the company alive. If we don't want your goddamn DLSS 5 nonsense, then we're not going to buy it. It looks plastic, says Left Control Gaming. So at the end of the day, like I was saying, NVIDIA is the king of the castle in this regard. They're not going to do anything to change this. This is where we're headed, whether you like it or not. AI is going to infiltrate every single sector of gaming. And at the end of the day, that personal, emotional tie that we have to our favorite video games is going to be lost. And if you say that I'm crazy right now, go ahead. Go look at any of the AI that's been released across the board, and you tell me that you find any of the fake AI trailers, any of the AI bullshit that's used in filmmaking. You find something that is compelling and get back to me, because at this point in time, AI is copying humanity. They're not making a single fiber of original. It's copying an emotion that was real, and it doesn't understand it. So at the end of the day, that's why we have issues with it. It doesn't look like a human made it. And if you want your entertainment to be that way, then I guess you're part of the problem. That's my opinion on that one. You know, I don't know what else to say about it. Bubster says we're all AI. Laughin' Corner says, I'm just putting this out there. DLSS 5 is impressive as a test, but this just means that game companies and devs are going to become more lazy. No optimization, no effort, slop and slop altogether. Completely agree with that. And again, you can't, Pixel Boy, I'm going to fucking fire you. You're fired! You can't deny that nothing looks good in AI. Nothing looks good in AI when you use it as a creation tool for a creative means. It never looks good. Cornered Beef, is that what his name was? Cornered Beef. Listen, Cornered Beef, I love you. They're already lazy. Look at Starfield, says Bloss. Dude, that's my argument. Shane's World, I appreciate it. All right, let's see what Mr. Awesome says. Humans have been making garbage games for decades. There's much less good games than there was, and then there are bad ones. AI will be no different. Now, I hate to say this, but Mr. Awesome is right. A lot of games come out, they're fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible. What happens to games like that? Okay, let's look up. You guys want to play this game? Hang on. Here we go. So lots of games come out, they don't do well. Let's play some High Guard. Anybody? Anybody want to play High Guard? No? Why not? What's wrong with it? What happened? Permanently shut down. Oh, why is that? Because gamers control where the money goes. It's not rocket science. So, Mr. Awesome, I don't agree with you. Like, listen, guys. Okay, you know what? How about we do this? Let's all get together on our PlayStations, because PlayStation's a great ecosystem at the moment. Let's play this new game called Concord. Oh, wait, what? Concord being shut down by PlayStation. You see my point here? You're saying that bad games can be successful. Well, I don't know about that. You guys agree on that statement? Bad games are successful? I don't think so. There's a reason why these games are getting shut down. Here we go. Here, Vixen says this, so I'll help him out. He says, I'm already tired of listening to you. I know a 13-year-old art student that know more about 3D than you. I'm not talking about 3D. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I did you a favor. So, congratulations.
You're
Congratulations.
fired.
Derek, what's up, dude? By the way, if you guys are actually sick of watching me, I'll just do you a favor. I'll just get you out of here. I don't know what you're doing with your life, Vixen, but you're mentally ill if you continue to watch right now. So I did you a favor. Go outside, read a book. All right. Yeah, like, why? Like, I never understood that. I never fucking understood that. Anyways, Pixel Boy, I love your breasts.
Congratulations.
Well, he could troll
At least
somewhere else.
Renine was a nice throwback to
Yeah.
good early 2000s of what good games were back then.
Yeah, I know nothing about 3D. Dude, I wasn't even talking about 3D. Are you fucking insane? What are you talking about? AI was cool at first. Mr. Steele, let's read this. By the way, Mr. Steele, I appreciate your comments on my videos. I saw those, and I appreciate you, buddy. Mr. Steele says this. AI was cool at first, but I was a very big supporter of AI in the beginning. But I'm seeing what it's turning into. It's turning into a big corporate saving operation, being a lazy one at that. So, Mr. Steele, absolutely agree with what you're saying there. You remember this, guys. Always remember this. I have been working in gaming now for 16 years straight. Before that, I was a gamer just like you guys. I'm no different. I'm no better than you guys. You guys are just watching me. That's the only difference here. And trust me, I watch all of you guys sleep. But my point being is this. I've seen in the studios, I've seen how much money... Listen, Ubisoft spends more money on catering than most of the indie developers spend on their games. Ubisoft spends so much fucking money on their fucking kitchens that you guys would lose your minds if you saw the amount of money they spend at a studio. It is astronomical. Thank you, my friend. Banshee has gifted a membership. Thank you. At least we're not at 0. So thank you for that. I love you, buddy. So what I'm getting at here is that if you think that mismanagement at studios isn't a thing, they have spent so much money on food and nonsense and stupid events that your minds would explode if you knew. What's that?
Here at Global Gym, we're better than you, and we know it.
I don't even know what the fuck what's that reference? What does that even mean? Raw Dakota, I'd like you to come to the May 1st burst. Where do you live again? Put your address in the chat. Let's go. It's a dodgeball reference. Oh, well. Mario Kart, what's up? I feel like 99% of mismanagement is because of higher-ups and not the devs. Absolutely, my friend. That's
Listen,
exactly what it is.
Ubisoft is French. They need fresh baguettes.
Listen, no offense to anybody in France, but I hate the French. Fucking hate them. They piss in their own streets. Fuck off. That's a joke. Or is it? All right, Han. Let's get back to what Han's saying here. Appreciate you guys getting in this. I think the split of the opinion on this is due to the difference of kinds of games. Sorry, the different kinds of gamers who appreciate virtual worlds. And they're all for it, and those who just like game mechanics and design, they are against it. So, that's a good point, Han. Thank you for bringing that up. Do I think that AI can be utilized in like online shooters, Call of Duty, multiplayer, stuff like that? I mean, if you want photorealism in a Call of Duty game, do I think that the people who play that game give a shit if AI is being used or not? I highly doubt it. If it's going to come to the frames per second, though, if AI starts to encroach on frames per second in those games, then they're going to have a problem with it. That's my opinion. Yeah, we'll get to that. What's he saying?
My address is at your mom's house while I'm giving her the gold old DLSS 5.
If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.
How fucking dare you? Do you know Astro Zombie with the betrayal? Guys, classic betrayal is happening right now. This is an absolute betrayal. Disgusting absolute betrayal. This is one of the most disgusting moments I've ever witnessed on the show. This is just, I am heartbroken. I'm disgusted. This is disgusting. Uh-oh. Guys, I got an update on Wallet Guy. The police department just put a statement out. They say that the sudden death is not deemed suspicious. The 21-year-old girl the body that was found on the road. An investigation determined that the death was not suspicious. No further information is needed. So it looks like Wallet Guy did not get that girl. So, anyways, that's a complete side story. All right. The one and only Vapist has breasts, and he says AI is great for doing mental tasks, which I agree with, for doing them very quickly, or searching the internet for you. But using it for creative things is just wrong. It's theft, by the way. AI isn't creative. It steals from other people's ideas. I've been saying that. Everyone's been saying that. Any form of AI as a creation tool is a form of theft. If you don't believe in that, I don't know what to tell you. Then you're on the wrong side of history, my friend. You're the type of person who cheated on fucking tests and your girlfriends. So get real. By the way, Drummer Punk has discovered what DLSS stands for. Dick-loving super sampling. Oh, God, I gotta choke. By the way, let's do an update on how many memberships we have. I haven't done this for a while on the show. I'm guessing we're somewhere at 500. Now, if we're at 400, my career's fucking over. So let's look into it. We are at the total amount of, here it is, 525. Thank the Lord, I still have a place to live. Also, if you guys could put a like on the stream, I would greatly appreciate that. I'd look at your breast with extra enthusiasm next time I turn on the secret cams I put in your basement. Thank you. All right, memories that involve other people's work, says user. I can't agree with you more. All right, Derek says I'll show you my link. Well, I'll show you my link too. He's in my pants. Your brain is also theft because it uses your own memories. Huh. But I created those memories. That's the problem with that theory. I created the memories. I'm not stealing memories from somebody. I fucking created them so I could relive them. What kind of point is that? Listen, I'm not going to come to your house and steal the piss out of your toilet because it's yours. I got my own piss. What the fuck are you talking about?
Jay's pussy.
Jay, do you like the new PSSR? So I'm going to be honest, I haven't even looked into it at this point in time. So ask me in a couple of days on stream. I don't have a PlayStation 5 Pro because I never thought there was a reason to get a PlayStation 5 Pro, and I still, to this day, don't think there is one at the moment. You know why? Because PC gaming is where it's at.
I found Wallet Guy's motivation. It's because Booch pissed in his wallet and he's out for revenge.
Congratulations.
All right. Mr. Steele, thank you, my friend. Also, the one and only Raw Dakota, huge shout out to you. That actually is a good theory on that one.
Boochie.
I've seen Booch piss in a wallet for 4 minutes straight. It overflowed, and that woman took it home. She didn't even know the piss was in there. All right. Steele, he says, I do website testing and early prototypes on software at work. I was working on these AI models, testing them in 23 and 24 in the early stages, and I saw how powerful these AI engines could be. And he goes on to say, I knew one day these technologies would be used to take people's work and eventually get into the game industry, which I'm seeing now today. Absolutely, dude. All right. Yeah, that's a good point, man. You know, I saw AI back in the day as well, and I knew right away that it was going to take over. Booch, by the way, is a very nice souvenir.
Boochie.
So I knew right away that AI would take people's jobs. And because I'm friends with a lot of people that work at studios, developers, I watched lots of my friends get fired. Texture, listen to this, man. People that worked in textures. So I don't know if you guys know how game development works for textures, but usually textures are created by a team of people. Usually it's maybe 3 people, 2 people, depending on how big the studio is. And when they want to create a texture, they actually go out and find the textures in the real world for the most part. Some people don't. Sometimes they get it out of books. They'll scan books in. They'll get it from wherever they can possibly get it. When AI came along and did the searching for them, those people got fucking canned. So when I work at a studio like Ubisoft and I need say a brick texture, it just makes it for you now because it's so unrecognizable. You could steal it that way. You don't need somebody to take a camera, go in a car, spend gas, spend lunch money to go and get the authentic photo of a brick to use in your video game when you could just use AI and have a result in 3 seconds. So those people are fucking fired. So what do you say to those people? Hey, the artistry of capturing something that is created using art. Fuck you, it's worthless. We'll just use the computer. That's what you're essentially saying. So that's just one aspect of the textures. That's just one aspect of the studios that have cut back. Here's another aspect. Every single studio, in fact, I'll show this. Watch this. Watch this. Square Enix plans on using Okay. I covered this story on the show. If you don't think AI is taking people's jobs, remember all those people that grew up and wanted to have a dream of QA testing? Playing video games and testing them? Well, I got news for you. Your fucking job's gone. You're fired. Ready? You're fired! Square Enix aims to have AI doing 70% of its QA work by the end of 2027. Do I need to say anything on this? No, you don't boycott them. I'm just making a point. People are like, well, people aren't really losing their jobs. Guys, do you know how many people that is? 70 fucking % of the QA department across every single studio from Square Enix? Now, do we boycott them because they're using a tool? No. But my point is, AI is taking fucking jobs. You can't deny that. I don't know why people come here and they say, it's not, you know, there's not people losing their jobs. There's not many people losing their jobs. It's gone. You're going to lose your fucking job. If there's 10 QA people standing in a room, 7 of those people by the end of next year are fired. All right. Arcade Intelligence, huge shout out to you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I appreciate you big time, man. I went to his show the other day and gave back to him because he's given to me. So thank you. I appreciate your support. Andrew says this. Have you tried the new Switch 2 update for game boosting? The old Switch games. I'm playing Pokemon Sword and Shield and they look amazing. Yes, I did a short on that and it looks fucking incredible. Some of these games like Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 3 are now running at a native 1080p in handheld mode on the Switch 2, and it looks incredible. So it's something like that that impresses me with Nintendo. Now, everything else that has to do with Nintendo, not so fucking much. Next up, we'll have AI chairs.
Congratulations.
Is it only for handheld? Yes. So it's utilizing the power of the Switch 2 to take the dock mode from the original Switch and port it over to the Switch 2, which is a big deal for a lot of games. Astro Chain looks incredible. So there you go. Neos is going to try that in a second. Yeah. What's the best looking game you've tested so far? Well, to be honest with you, I haven't tested a lot of them in depth. I've looked up a lot of information, and it looks like I think that the game that a lot of people are excited to play on the Switch 2 now would probably be Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Exactly, Neo. It looks incredible. It went from like 540p to 1080 or 720, I think. And it also is utilizing the Switch 2 to fix some of that horrendous blurriness that we saw in the game. So when we talk about some of the lighting effects in the game, that's now actually fixed. So it's not just a resolution boost. If you look at games like Witcher 3 on the Switch, it's actually adding back into the game in terms of assets, because the original game could only carry a certain amount of assets in the RAM. So when you went into an environment that was full of foliage like trees and grass, the game could only produce very minor sections of that. On the Switch 2 handheld now, it's doubling, in fact tripling in some cases, some of the foliage on the ground, and it's at a higher resolution. So we're dealing with not just a higher resolution boost with that update, but added effects back into the game, or assets. So we're seeing more assets brought back at a higher resolution, which is extremely important for games like The Witcher when you're trying to create an environment that is supposed to look like a goddamn forest. Now it looks more like a forest. More leaves are on the tree, more grass on the ground, and more cock and balls in his nutsack. So how is everybody, by the way? I only play my Switch 2 on dock mode. You're fired.
You're fired.
Mom job.
Oh
Keep
my.
coming.
Raw Dakota, I love you. All right. Blossom says, they've already said it's going to be scaled to run on all the 50 series thanks to the 5th generation tensor cores. Yes. So if you don't know right now, guys, DLSS 5 is only on the 50 gen. It's not anywhere else. It'll probably be on the 60 or whatever's next. It's not on the 40. It's not in the 40s or the 30s. If you don't have a 50, you're not getting DLSS 5. Not happening. Nate says, I'm sleepy after spending the day in meetings at my government contract. Crazy. What are you doing at your government contract? I could see it being on the 4090, but limited. No, Drummer Cream. They've stated it's only on the 50s. It is not going back past that. So that's unfortunate for some of the people that wanted to experience it, but you're not really missing much. Let's just be honest. It looks like ass. Absolute asses. All right, robust protein style hydration. That name is incredible. Antibody, no, you don't need to worry about it. Who do we have here right now still? I appreciate everybody because I know there's a lot of people at work at the moment. Generic white male, thank you for the support. I also just want to take a second to say that, you know, we've been doing this now for 2.5 years almost, it seems. 2 years and 2 months. I currently am sitting at 520 members right now. I just want to say thank you to everybody that is really supporting me that way with the memberships here. Just the basic memberships and stuff. Basically, you know, I spend time on the Discord every month. I haven't been there, you know, for the last couple of weeks, but you guys know why. But I was there last night. We were having fun. So again, I just want to reiterate Thank you to the people that are members on my channel, and thank you to everybody that's been gifting me members over the last couple of weeks and keeping me above 500. Thank you. I really, really appreciate you guys. You allow me to do things like buy things like this. You know, I don't spend a lot of my money. I do like JRPGs. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, man. I didn't know you were on last night, says Drummer Cream. How many times do I have to fucking say this? Guys, I am live every single day, unless I announce it or I'm dying of AIDS. I am live at 5. Every single day. 5 p.m. Drummer Cream, you son of a bitch. So, there you go. 5, I'm live. If I'm not here, I'm either sick or dying. And I've missed 1 day this month, I believe. So thank you to everybody. Or 2 days, maybe. So here's the schedule, by the way. Let me just show this so everyone sees it now. This Friday is the only day I'm taking off. Let me just show this. Hello? You gonna go to my fucking account? Dude, what is... Okay. Stupid garbage. Alright, here's my schedule for the next couple days. Today, live at 5. We're already doing that, talking about DLSS. Tomorrow, here we go. We're talking about PC gaming tomorrow on the show because I'm kind of enjoying these debates we're having. Is PC gaming in trouble? I'm not going to say why I think it is, but we'll talk about that. And then on Thursday at 5 p.m., Crimson Desert PC version. We're going to be playing it on the show. On Friday, there's no stream because I'm shooting another documentary. And on the 21st, the one and only Vapist and I will be back to play the continuation of Resident Evil. And then on Sunday, we're having a 5 p.m. Sunday chill fun stream. Let's have a relaxing Sunday and hang out. So Sunday is the day that we hang out on the show and just relax our anuses. So there it is. I'm live at 5. Yes, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my friend. Thank you, Blossom. I appreciate you, buddy. The rule of thumb is Jay misses half the announcement streams due to illness. That is true. I am dying. Not very healthy. I could barely walk. Let's see if I can walk today. Hang on. Here we go. Ready? Hang on. I can't even stand up. Let's see if I can walk. I fell over.
Jay, I dreamt about you. Woke up with a boner.
Guys, I can't walk. Hang on. Oh. My cat has no legs. Also, shout out to generic white male. Last night I woke up crying. You ever had a bad dream where in your dream something very bad happens? Game Meets World, what's up, my friend? Appreciate you. You ever had a dream where you wake up and you're like absolutely terrified of something that happened in your dream? I did that last night. I don't know if it's because I was debating all the time, but yeah. Marie says, is your back better? Listen, blow my back out. What? Is my back better? Well, there's one thing I want to announce right now. My my stomach is much better. So huge shout out to everybody that's been supporting me. You know, again, I took time. I'm just fixing my light here. Hang on. I took time off. Let's turn this light down a little bit. There, that's better. I took time off in January for mental health reasons, as you guys know. I decided to see a therapist, and boy, oh boy, did I see that therapist, if you know what I mean. Well, what I mean is I saw her on the webcam. So, Drummer Cream came down here, he rubbed my tummy and gifted me subs. So, thank you to Drummer Cream for saving my life. Also, I'll make the announcement now, because I got a lot of people, a lot of breasts are here right now. Lots of pairs of breasts. Remember, every single person in here has 2 breasts. So if there's 110 people, that's 210 breasts. But that's not counting Banshee's 3rd breast. Or Andrew's. So, listen to what we're going to be doing. I'm not going to say the date, but very soon, I'm planning it. We're going to do a 12-hour stream. And we're going to see if we could beat some records. I doubt it. I doubt we could beat the records. The records are pretty crazy. Guys, I think the records for gifted memberships on one stream was 237. And the dollar train will never beat the dollar train. If you guys don't know what a dollar train is, that's when everybody people donate $1, $2, like one. After 5, we go to the dollar train. I just want to say something crazy. The most we ever did on stream was on my birthday, and we did 666. Hail Satan.
Congratulations.
That's fucking crazy. So, maybe next Christmas? I don't know when we'd possibly beat that. That's fucking crazy. Do you guys realize something? I had a talk with Vapist about this. You guys support this show more than any other streamer in my category. Thank you, Andrew. So, you know, you guys are part of a community that is just so fucking giving and kind to me. And we're in the middle of March, and I'm still blown away by the support. And also, there's one other thing I want to talk about on the Level 2 podcast right now. Ready for this? You guys know that over the last 3 months, my attitude and my mind and my self-confidence, all of that stuff was suffering. You guys know that, right? You must notice now that I am actually doing much better. You guys notice that? It's the hair touching that gets... Oh yeah, remember, keep in mind, I'm 2.5 years later, I'm still manipulating you guys to gift me memberships. Remember that? See that? When I touch my hair, you got to gift memberships. Demolition Daddy, thank you. You do seem a lot happier, says Andrew. Thank you, my friend. You're more centered now, says Nate. Thank you. Do I look better? 'Cause you're fucking Vapist. You look like you need a blunt? No, that's the problem. Oh, yeah. He's cooking those rats, baby. All right, Drummer Cream says, in all seriousness, you do look better. Blossom, by the way. No, and also I'm not doing edibles, so that probably helps. By the way, my hair manipulation doesn't work anymore. This is just a low support gifted membership stream, so congratulations. You know what's fucking crazy about my show? I never know what happens. I absolutely never know what's gonna happen. Sometimes I tune in and I'm like, oh, today's going to be nobody here. And then 150 people show up. Or I'll be like, oh, look, we're at 1 gifted membership. And then all of a sudden, we're at 50. Sometimes it's fucking wild what you guys do for me. And you know what? I just want to be honest here. I don't expect that. I never fucking expect that, except on my birthday. You gave me a lot of money. Thank you. I expect it on my birthday. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I expect it on my birthday.
Keep railing!
Are you still streaming for a while, Jay? Today's stream is literally a little shorter than usual. So I'll be done by 7 tonight. So we have an hour left. Appreciate you guys. So yeah, just wanted to say my stomach is doing better. I'm doing better mentally. I feel good. Other than I'm eating these fucking gummies, fiber gummies, that are making my ass explode out my ass.
Keep railing! Keep coming!
All right, who do we have here? Satan, what's up, dude? You know, you were saying about the state of gaming. I view Xbox the same position as Atari in the 90s, just before it died. Oh, no. Yeah, dude, it's not looking good for Xbox. I don't know what's going to happen with Xbox. Xbox is looking extremely interesting at the moment because they have so many different aspects that they can go down. But at the end of the day, I truly don't believe that Xbox can come back and make a dent in gaming anymore. Hail Satan, by the way. Do you guys think Xbox could come back and be a competitor against PlayStation or even Valve? I don't know. Microsoft investments are going to pay off in the long run. Well, Steve, absolutely, but not Xbox. I think Microsoft gaming division will pay off for them. But Xbox as a brand, it's tainted now. It's tainted as much as Booch's fucking piss wallets.
Bucci.
Switch and PC for me, says Andrew. Yeah, man. All right, Catzilla, thank you. Steve, thank you. Andrew, nice to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. One day I'm going to fly out to Vancouver and dox you, which I just did. But I'm going to fly out to your house, and you're going to make me a casserole.
Jay's pussy.
Yeah, they could with new simplistic interface, a more appealing and sleek appearance, exclusives, and DLSS 5, says Blossom. Blossom. Yeah, that's what's going to win them over. All right, Cute Muffin says, I'm here organizing my film collection. Well, Cute Muffin, after you're done that, get to my house and do my collection. And then I was going to say, and then I'll do you, but I won't do you. Now, if your name was Booch, I would make that joke. But Tiny Murder Muffin, I believe, is a female. And I'm not making those jokes towards females. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not going to jail. Now, I'll fuck Booch until the sun comes out, but... except running a train on Julie B. And I will admit something. I talk about Alice's breasts a lot. All right, Tiny Murder Muffin, thank you. That's not your name, but Tiny Little Muffin says, I order them in alphabetical. It takes hours, but it's worth it. I wish I could do that. It would take me a long time. You guys haven't seen my collection for a while, and I think, so I'm going to say something you guys are going to be like, oh, Jay's getting old. Jay's getting old. Something's wrong with him. But I'm actually thinking about thinning out my Blu-ray collection. I have more Blu-rays than Booch has pissed in people's wallets. It's absolutely out of control. You know what? You know what, Drummer Cream? Your balls are so old, they're shaped like squares out of the fucking Pac-Man game. I love your dick. I don't know what that means. So let me ask you guys this, and then we'll move on. How many people, well, it's a good image. How many people are happy about the fact that I brought a schedule back? I want some feedback. Right now, we're getting some feedback. Give me some feedback. I want to read the comments. I want to be part of you. I want to kiss you. I want to lay you down and say, what a good breast you have. I'm still pissed I got rid of my VHS movies. Why would you do that? All right. Mateo says, schedule is good. Thank you for the support, Mateo. Left Control Gaming says yes. I'm assuming he likes it. Generic White Male says sex, which is guaranteed if you come over to my house. Mario Kart says, I like the schedule. I enjoy knowing when you're around and when you're going and when you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Techno is back. How are you, my friend? How are you? I hope you're doing well, Techno. Blossom says, it's nice that it's later in the day for myself so I could catch them after work. Thank you very much. What film have you left with you? Okay. Tiny Murder Muffin says, what film left you exhausted with an impact after you watch it? Mine is Magnolia. Dude, Magnolia is like taking a hit to the fucking heart. I agree with you. Magnolia is definitely up there. What is the most... You know what? For me, it's The Notebook. What do you want? Tell me what you want. What do you want from me? You know what? You're a pain in the ass, but we're going to do this. I love The Notebook. I'm dead serious. You guys don't understand. If I could find a woman who was into that type of love, I would suck her breast until Tuesday. For the love of God, that movie is incredible. We should watch it on movie night on the Discord. And we could cry together because we're all fucking lonely now. Anyways, Notebook. I love The Notebook. I fucking love The Notebook. So that's the answer. Drummer Cream says, lately, you've been consistent with your schedule, so I do like it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Drummer Cream, you've also been very consistent with your schedule. You wake up at the same time, breakfast, work. God, I love watching you come home. All right, and Shane's World says, what's a schedule? So I guess he lives in his mom's basement. Satan says, yes, I know when you're on. 5. I'm always live at 5 EST. If I'm not live at 5 EST, then I'm dead. Mateo says, the way we know, that way we can know, we could talk plans and we know ahead of time. So Mateo, thank you as well. Neo says, I like it because we don't have to guess when you're going to be on, which I apologize for. Just want to be clear with everybody. I had a mental breakdown. I had a mental fucking breakdown. That's what happened to JKB behind the scenes. I lost who I was. I lost my confidence. I lost who I was. And that's just because of a midlife crisis. All right. Stealth says, I like it. The Deer Hunter. Oh, yeah, dude. That scene in The Deer Hunter, Left Control Gaming, crazy. One film I hate is Titanic. I found it really wet. Says Satan. Listen, what's really weird is after you go to work, I find your wife really wet. Nate says, I like The Notebook, and then I lost it. Well, hopefully you find it. This is a good question for everybody out there. Let me find it here. Oh my God. One video game character I've masturbated to. I must have masturbated to Lara Croft. I must have. Like, there's a 99% chance when I was a kid that I did that when I was like 14. I swear to God. Oh, Street Fighter. Dude, no, that's true. There was some Street Fighter characters I shot loads to. Dead serious. I think one time I was desperate and I shot a load to Jaws from GoldenEye 64. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Sonya, Mortal Kombat 2. Oh yeah. Oh, Mortal Kombat 2 lifelike character. When she does the splits, god damn it, I took a photo of that Polaroid. Not kidding. You guys don't think I'm a gooner? I'm a gooner. I took a photo of the screen when she did the splits. I swear to God, I did. My mom's like, where's the fucking Polaroid camera? I was like, I don't know. What are you fucking asking me? I don't fucking know where it is. Where was it? It was in my room. You know why? Because it took like 4 hours to get a photo of her crotch. All right, well, we're done. We're done. I think I'm canceled now.
Jay's pussy.
So yeah, Sonya, man, I masturbated to Sonya, Melina. You know, I might have accidentally shot a load to Liu Kang, but you know, I thought it was a girl. It was the hair. You know, you know what the worst part is? When you're trying to masturbate and then it cuts to a close-up of the guy like this. And it's the girl, and you're like, yes! And then it cuts to the guy and he's like this. Oh. That happened to me once. And what the good news is, I learned that I wasn't actually gay.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Because I was like, you know what? That completely ruined the orgasm. Completely ruined the orgasm. You know, I don't like to look at men. All right, Andrew says, this is more entertaining than the Oscars the other night. Nice, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's why we only have one gifted membership. Sure, you guys love me now. All right, guys, admit it right now. Who else did you masturbate to? I masturbated to my school teacher once. Not in front of her because she'd be in fucking jail right now. But dude, we had this fucking blonde, blue-eyed teacher at school. Holy hell in a handbasket on Dick Island. Holy shit. Put some fucking clothes on. Generic White Male says, I masturbated to JKB. That's fucking lovely. Thank you for letting me know.
Congratulations.
Biff masturbated to Daisy? Who's Daisy?
Absolutely. Listen, I need dull ass for my belly button peeing.
What? What was that? All right, I'm about to reveal. I'm about to reveal the magazine that changed my life. Okay. Can I show this? Hang on. Hang on a second.
I don't have an issue with men that tuck it back.
What? What the fuck did you just say? Okay, guys, I'm about to reveal the magazine. This is the magazine that I touch myself to the most. Are you ready? This fucking copy right here. You ready? The truth is out there. Trust me, I found it. This fucking magazine, man. Holy shit. I love the X-Files, and when this came out, it was like Jesus came down and gave us a gift from heaven. That's the magazine that I had for years, dude. By the end of it, it looked like a fucking... What's that called where you put the... What's it called when you get a balloon and you put the... You put that stuff on it and then you put the paper on it? What's that called? Portaging? No, that's something else. That's when you go camping in the woods alone. What's it called? Guys, what's it fucking called? No, porridge? No, you don't put porridge on it. What the fuck is it called? Paper mache. That's it. Guys, the magazine looked like a paper mache. It was just not good. It was ruined. You know what? You know what? You know what? Listen to this. I love that magazine so much, I'm about to order it on Amazon. I'm going to find a copy of that thing and masturbate to it for joy. Let's see. Can I find that copy? What copy is it? I'm finding. You know what? Fuck the stream. We're finding it. MHM. What is that? April 2008? Let's see. No, that's not it. What fucking version is that? Oh, I can't show that. Oh, there it is. Yeah. That is it. Let's see if this is on eBay. I'm fucking buying it right now. Fuck you guys. Fuck this stream. Who gives a shit? We're buying it. Guys, look out. We're buying this. What was it? What was that? Fuck. Guys, we fucked this up. Gillian Anderson. Here it is. No, fuck this stream. Who gives a shit? It's January. Okay, January. Dude, why isn't it copying? I'm trying to fucking get a magazine so I can masturbate. The fuck? January what? Guys, just give me a second. I gotta find this magazine. This is... Hang on. This is... January 19... Did I say January 1997? FMH? Okay, here it is. Here it is. You guys just wait. Just wait. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Go to the website. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so how is everybody, joking aside here? $31. Available on Amazon? Sorry, I'm derailing my own stream for this. I don't give a shit. All right, here we go. Apparently, guys, this is extremely hard to find. Why? Can somebody get me that copy? For the love of God. Why is it so hard to find? This is disgusting. I just wanted to get some literature to read after the stream. I can't even find a copy of this literature. Do you know how long I've been wanting to read this? Okay, anyways, I derailed my own stream. I got excited. Appreciate you guys. All right. Probably could throw that magazine on the wall and it would stick. Well, not just that. One time I cut a hole in a pillow. I did. And you know what? It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It definitely wasn't great. It was a hole in a pillow. It was loose as fucking... It was looser than... I can't say that. It was loose. I was gonna say it's looser than one's asshole, but... That's... Hang on.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Alright, I'm canceled. I'm out of here.
Jay, we're Eskimo Gillian Anderson Gooner buddies.
Listen, absolutely, my friend. That is so fucked up. Why is it fucked up? Why? Are you discriminating against a gay man who has sex? Why? I'm being dead serious for a second. If I made the joke about a woman being loose, you guys would be like, ah, whatever. I make it about a guy being loose and everyone loses their shit. And there's no proof he's loose. We'll check. When he gets over here for the May 1st burst, we'll check. We'll look into it. Literally.
Oh.
That guy's gay. Thank you.
All right. Well, we're off the rails now. It's not supposed to be an off the rails stream, but I appreciate the support. We're at 70 likes. Appreciate the support. Thank you. Thank you for the one gifted membership today. It looks like, you know why? Because it's called DLSS 5. Nobody wants it. So let me fix that right now. There you go. How is everybody? What's everyone having for dinner? I appreciate it. Banshee says, take a screenshot, reverse look it up. I will, my friend. I'll find a copy of that fucking magazine. Trust me. I think it's probably going to cost me like $40, but you know what? I'm worth it. I'm a man. I'm worth it. Stealth, thank you.
You should game more on your channel, just saying.
Well, I got news for you, my friend. To anyone that's saying I should game more on the channel, here's what's happening. Watch this magic. All right. This Thursday, I'm going to be playing Crimson Desert PC version on the show, so tune in for this nonsense, and we're going to see if it actually is good. And then Friday, I'm off. Saturday, we're back to Resident Evil 9 Part 2. So, there you go. 2 gaming streams this week. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate it, buddy. So, Stealth, if you're not here for all of it, we're going to have a word. What, no anime run? What the fuck does that mean? So yeah, also, before the end of the month, I'm doing a 12-hour stream. I'm doing a 12-hour membership stream. So get ready for that. We're going to do some crazy shit on that. And I think that I'm going to bring back, or at least try to bring back, Vapist and Italian Joe, and even Justin. Could you imagine those 3 on one stream? So we're going to do a 12-hour stream. It's going to be a membership marathon stream. So I hope you guys support it. It's going to be silly. We're going to have fun. We're going to play games. Oh, we'll play games. So I'm looking forward to that. So again, thank you for all the support. I appreciate you guys. We still have about 40 minutes left. Love your breasts. We're Eskimoing? Oh, that's hilarious. K-Nubs, thank you. Stealth, thank you. Who's still here? Are you playing the new Sword Art game in July? Says Neo. I probably won't. I don't think that JRPGs would do well on my channel, unfortunately. General Carvel, you're fired.
Congratulations. Thank
you for being here. Andrew, I love you. Nightbreaker, what's up, dude? Nightbreaker is late, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to kill him. All right, Techno says I'm having corned beef and cabbage for St. Patrick's Day. Oh, that's why it's a little slow. There's a lot of St. Patrick's people. I'm gonna come out here, mate. Hey, listen, I don't know if that was Irish or not, but I tried. Metal Jesus.
I caught a leprechaun trying to steal me gold.
Absolutely, let me look at it as I stretch it.
Scallywags walk the plank.
Demolition Daddy, thank you for the support.
Oh my.
Sounds like a long night on the toilet. You have no idea. Guys, I started fiber gummies. Let me show you this. Guys, if you guys can't poop because you're having a midlife crisis, fuck you, camera. These. Fuck you. Do not be careful with these. Be very careful with these. Guys, I've been shitting for...
Looks like Renine just surpassed 6 million souls.
What? Yeah, by the way, guys, I have not pooped as much as I've pooped for the last couple of weeks. You guys want to know everything about me, right? Isn't that what you wanted? So I haven't pooped for... I have pooped 3 to 4 times a day using these gummies. So anybody who can't poop, talking to you, Vapist, you gotta get these. It's fucking insane. The amount of poo coming at me is insane. Banshee, you're fired. You're not allowed to go to work.
You're fired.
What's this? Oh.
I just rolled credits on Requiem. Awesome game.
Awesome. Dude. This Saturday, we're going to continue the playthrough. I am so excited about it. I can't wait. Guys, thanks for the support. Seriously. Thank you. Who gifted that one membership, by the way? Who did that? Raw Dakota? No. Banshee, Thank you, Banshee, for being the... You might break a record. Banshee, you might get a record today. In the 2 years and what? January, February... What month are we in? September? In the 2 years and 2 months, 3 months that I have been streaming, we have never had a stream with just one gifted membership. You might be the record taker on that, Banshee, so get ready. Get ready. So you're going to get that record, and I'm going to live in a van down by the fucking river because of the low support. Guys, we're going to... You know what? The level 2 podcast is going to have to get canceled, guys. This is just... It's not working. I'm trying to have chill, fun vibes here. It's not working. All right. Shane's World says, I just started Resident Evil 1 Remake. Never finished it on the GameCube originally. Dude, that's incredible. Yeah, I'm going to have to. So, Banshee, congratulations. I will be able to poop. So, thank you for the gifted. Capcom is on a roll, baby. Dude, Capcom is on a roll. Now, how many people have played the demo of that other game coming out? What's it called? The one with the fucking AI child. What's it called? Prepubescence? No, that's not it. What's it called? Guys, what's it fucking called? Somebody save me here.
Bucci.
Somebody.
Juchi.
Pragmata, that's it. You know, Pragmata also sounds like an issue I had with my ex-girlfriend. What do you mean you can't love me? I blame your Pragmata. Oh, when I say ex-girlfriend, I never mean Megan. I always mean Shannon. Yo, you're gonna help review USA 2? Oh god, Net, will you get a fucking life? You fucking loser piece of shit. Come in here and asking me this shit on my stream? You fucking garbage. I don't know. Why, what's up? What's up? What?
Absolutely, Jay. I have hells to help you. Oh my...
Netstalker says, dumbass Rich is back. What the fuck are you talking about? He never went it. What the fuck are you going on about? Where did he go? He didn't go anywhere. What the fuck are you talking about? Banshee, I love you.
Congratulations.
Anyways, who knows what he's talking about? I'm not helping Rich in any way. I don't know what that's about. Unless you're talking about his constipation. Because I'm going to help him. I had to cry to hip-hop. I guess it's my lot in life to be tied to Rich. Could you actually imagine being tied physically to Rich? I'd have to watch him fuck. Ugh. I have to watch him eat those veal sandwiches. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, the smell? Oh. Well, it would just be CKY or CK Calvin. He probably wears a lot of Calvin Klein. He probably smells good. I've never smelt Rich. I'd love to smell him, but we haven't talked for like 3 months. You know, but being tied to him would be quite weird. It'd be like that game Chained Together. I'd kill myself and he'd be dragging my corpse around. Now, Punch My Pixel is true. I would help him scrub his body, you know? I would just do it with a stick or something. You know what I mean? Put like a towel on the end of a stick from a distance through the shower curtain. I'd wash his nipples, Just like on an angle, I lift it up and you know what I mean? You know?
Absolutely tie my cock to your butt.
That's it.
Oh my.
Nightbreaker, thank you. Dude, nipple wash simulator. Could you fucking imagine nipple wash simulator? And you had to go around washing the nipples of YouTubers like Boogie2988. Dude, you could, that would be an amazing fucking game. Nipple wash simulator. I'm gonna message Boogie and pitch him that idea. You know, he needs the money, right?
Absolutely tie my cock to your butt. Won't even feel it. Oh my.
Or you know what's even better? You could do not just nipple wash simulator. Like, could you imagine Becky Boop on there? You could wash her vagina clean out from a distance using a power washer on a Wednesday. That would be... Well, I'm canceled. Listen, clean your vaginas with power washers. You scrub that cervix? Scrub the cervix? What the fuck am I talking about? I'm not even high. Why are you saying I'm high? Sorry, I'm physically thinking about it right now. It's gross. All right, so how is everybody? I hope you guys enjoyed the chat earlier. I'm not leaving yet. I'm just saying I appreciate you. Tomorrow on the show, we're going to be talking about PC gaming and my whole history with it. I think you guys enjoy that because I didn't get into... I did get into PC gaming at a very young age, and then I got out of it. And that's mostly because of the amount of money that I made being a young hooker. Wasn't enough. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow. Glamorous Frog, where's my button for you? All right, Nightbreaker says, Jay, will you be buying Crimson Desert on PC? For the love of fuck. For the love of God. Here's my schedule. Let me show you the schedule again. Hang on. Nightbreaker. What does that look like? What's that look like right there? March 19th. Crimson Desert PC version. I put that in the fucking text just for you. And you come here and disrespect me? With that question? Yes, I'll answer it now. It is going to be the PC copy. It's going to be the PC copy. He says he doesn't read Twitter. Well, okay. Watch this. Watch this then. Doesn't read Twitter, eh? Huh. Well, it's going to be real awkward when I show this off then. All right, here. Let's see here. JKB announcements on my server. Oh, what's this right here? Oh, that looks like a fucking schedule, Nightbreaker. What does it say right here? Crimson Desert PC. Fuck you. I love you. All right, joking aside, yes, it will be the PC version. I could have just said that from the beginning and you would have loved it. Volation, what's up, dude? Appreciate you being here. Kneb says, by the way, pretty cool stuff in my area. A meteorite. Oh, shit. I heard about this. Guys, listen to this. This is true. Listen to this. I think it's full of alien DNA. And Booch is about to be impregnated.
Boochie.
Kneb says, by the way, pretty cool stuff in my area. A meteorite was seen roaring. What is he, a fucking Stephen King writer? Roaring across Pittsburgh. And landed somewhere in Ohio. Who the fuck lives in Ohio? Anyways, The sonic boom was heard in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York City. Guys, that is true. I've seen that all day on Twitter, and it's pretty fucking crazy. Can you believe that? And also, can you believe that it wasn't... Wait, Booch, you saw it? What do you mean? Dude, that happened an hour for me, says Generic. Is there video of it, guys? Let's look this up together, you breasts. Let's look this up. Meteorite, hang on. Dude, that's wild. What was it over Pittsburgh? Over Pittsburgh. Okay. Oh, there's video, guys. All right, let me check this out. Dude, that's scary to see. Check this out, guys.
Or did ones take a big shit?
That guy's gay. Thank you.
Here we go. Wow. So that crash landed in Pittsburgh. And wait a second. It crash landed in Pittsburgh. And that's where Night of the Living Dead takes place. And there's a line in that movie about a fucking meteorite crashing into Earth. Or passing Earth. Are we about to be annihilated by zombies? Raw Dakota says it was a turd from one's ass. I don't know how it would get that high up there. Romero was warning us. Guys, there's a problem. Mr. Substantial says he hopes. Guys, there's a zombie apocalypse about to fucking happen. I'm not kidding about this. And in the opening of, or on the radio, they talk about a meteorite crashing in Pittsburgh. And this just crashed in Pittsburgh. Fuka, right now, I guarantee, is probably in a furry costume, crying. All right, Net Stalker says, Jay, you need some Fangoria magazines for that shelf back there. Like this?
That was Wings flinging his wife through the sky.
Oh, God. Yeah, guys, if you don't know my... check this out. I got lots of cool stuff on here, guys. Nintendo Power magazines. There's Fangoria on here. There's some comics, some GamePro. This was sent to me by Mist in the chat. I don't know if she's here right now. Guys, this is a fucking classic. Check that out. That is an original. Obviously, no one's going to go out of the way to reprint this, you fucking idiot. But yeah, December 1998. Ocarina of Time. With the photo of Lara Croft I masturbated to. But we'll talk about that later. But this is a blast. Dude, I love just picking up this magazine, dude. This is like one of my favorite things to do. I mean, if you open it up, Virtua Fighter, Sega Rally 2, dude, this is just like out of a fucking museum. So that, I love that. And then I got things like, I bought this. Check that out. Time Magazine, Special Edition, Super Mario Game Changer. This is an amazing copy. And then, of course, things like this. Legend of Zelda, Unofficial Guide, Fan Guide. I love this stuff. When I was a kid, guys, I would go to the grocery store and I would see these like unofficial magazines. I don't know if you guys even know about these things, but there was unofficial magazines and you could buy them at the grocery store. But what's crazy, back in the day, these were like $5. Guys, this cost $15.99 Canadian for this thing. So that's pretty epic. Do I goon to this too? Absolutely. I'll show you the photo I goon to. What? What about it? Why wouldn't you masturbate to him? He made Mario. Then I got cool things on this shelf, like my original copy. This is it's in my actual GameCube, but this is my original copy from the GameCube. And then I got things that were sent to me from Wood. Thank you, Wood, in the chat. You give me Wood. Look at that. Sent me a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, pre-owned, of course, because he's cheap. Joking aside, mint condition. Look at that disc. Fucking mint. Like, guys, it's mint. But yeah, I love this shelf. Everything about it. Blast from the past, man. You know, you grab any of these magazines. I bought that too because Time Magazine. I don't know. I thought it would be worth money. But check this one out. Look at that, man. Oh, baby. Just give it to me. By the way, I don't like this game. I hate games that have... Oh, yeah, by the way, look at that. Forgot to send that to Zaylin. He's going to shoot me, but... See that? Media. When you guys get old and decrepit like me, maybe you can be Nintendo Media. Probably not, because I'm a man. But yeah, that is my rack. I love that rack. All right, what's going on here? Oh. Okay, Netstalker says, does Resident Evil 9 run good on the Switch? Yes, in handheld mode, it's a solid, absolute solid 60 frames per second. Jess says you have an amazing rack. Thank you.
That was Wings flinging his wife through the sky.
Now, listen, you're talking about the asteroid that just, or the meteorite that just hit Pittsburgh. Guys, I guarantee if there's a zombie outbreak, we're in trouble. By the way, I noticed Tuesday seems to be the slowest day on the show. How many people think that's because it's a fucking Tuesday? You know, like, what's the most important stream day, do you guys think? Let me know. There was a meteorite over Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, Chris. If you were actually a fan of mine, you'd be here. Impending. My dad got to see Miyamoto because he worked at the federal courthouse. He just ruined it! He ruined it! He ruined it! Oh, I ruined that. Thank you. Guys, we're now at 6. He ruined. Banshee should be very upset. I thought we were going to end this stream in 20 minutes with only one gifted membership. But listen, we're now at 6. Guys, can we make it to 10? That's my true question. Hill Killer, how are you, man? Are you a fan of modern wrestling games? What do you think of the changes they did this year with the content? Now, dude, I absolutely adore classic N64, WCW, WWF games. Love those. Last time I got into it was 2K25, which was last year. I haven't looked up any information about this year, so I can't really answer what you're saying there, but I appreciate the question. I do love wrestling games. We should probably have a WrestleMania on the show one day. That would be amazing. Anybody else have that? No Mercy. Yeah, dude. Those games back in the day on the 64 were so fucking addictive. Raw Dakota, thank you again, my friend. I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a good day. Guys, we're at 6 gifted members. Can we make it to 10 for the end of the stream? I would really appreciate that. If we don't, I'm going to start burning these magazines one by one. So it's up to you guys to keep these alive. Game Meets World says you. Is this cryptid? Like, what's he going to do? He's like, you. And the next one will be, you will die. Or something. I don't know what he's saying. Guys, I swear to God, I'll start burning these. This is Mario trivia. Okay? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I got a Mario question. Let's see who gets this. Why does Mario wear overalls? I'll repeat it. Why does Super Mario wear overalls? What's the answer? Go ahead. Let's see if anyone knows the answer quickly. If you do it too long, if you take too long, then you're Googling it. All right, Raw Dakota says because he's a fucking plumber. Nope. Nobody knows the answer, eh? Nope, it's not because he's a plumber. Wow. You fucking losers. You bunch of losers. The answer is this. The signature part of Mario's look came about not because he's a plumber, but because of technical issues with the original game. Miyamoto could only use 3 frames to show Mario running. So, to make movement easier, he wanted Mario's arms and body to be different colors, hence the overalls. You guys are fucking fired. Disgusting. Disgusting. Here we go. Here's the next question. In Super Mario Odyssey, you don't need to press X or Y to throw Cappy. How else can you do it? How else can you throw Cappy without pushing the buttons? Anybody have an answer? Oh, Nate. Nate took it. The gyro. Last question. Which new suit is introduced in Super Mario World? Which new suit is introduced in Super Mario World? Let's see who gets that. Ready? The Booch suit. Incorrect, Alice. Your breasts are deflating. Oh! Carl says the one with the cape. The cape is the correct answer. Carl, you have won yourself an Oscar. Pick it up when you get a fucking nomination, which you haven't done because you stopped acting. Didn't you? You son of a bitch. You should be acting.
Congratulations.
Omar says somebody deleted my message. What? Are we going to have to do a recount on this one? For the love of God. So tomorrow on the show, we're going to be talking about PC gaming, and I'm excited. I got lots to say. It'll be at 5 p.m. I don't know how many times I need to announce this. I will be live at 5 every single day except the 20th this month. There might be a few other days, but I doubt it. So the 20th, I'm off. The Thursday coming up, we're playing Crimson Desert on PC. And then on Saturday, you do not want to miss this. We're doing part 2 of our continuation of Resident Evil. I know a lot of you enjoyed that playthrough, so I hope you guys come back and support. If not, we're not going to have a chill, fun stream. Impending Doom said, oh yeah, that's a good question. What's the coolest suit from Mario? He says the Takuni suit from Mario 3 is his favorite. Dude, when I played Mario 3, I didn't understand what the fuck that suit was. That suit was wild. I was like, why is it an old man? So weird. You know, I think my favorite Mario suit is the frog suit from Super Mario 3. I love that fucking suit. I don't know what it is about that, but when you're Mario the Frog, dude, I love it. The metal suit, the cat suit. What else? Substantial says the cat suit's good. Yeah, it's okay. You're fired. Oh, can we actually preload Crimson today? because I haven't bought it yet. Let's check in on Steam. Let's check in on Steam and see if it's preload today. I think it is preload today, and it unlocks at midnight, doesn't it? Wednesday? So let's look this up. Crimson Desert. Guys, it's so cheap. I can't get over that. Deluxe edition. What's the deluxe edition? All right, deluxe comes with a pirate set, a shield, and a horse right here for an extra fucking, how much is that? $12 to wear a fucking horse skin? Listen, if I wanted to wear a horse skin, I'd call Megan and skin Tim. All right, I'm buying it right now, and I'm just getting the regular edition. Fuck it. Here we go. And bought. Now, yeah, I'll talk about it in more detail after, but I can't really discuss that right now, can I? Guys, check it out. Here you go. Crimson Desert preload coming March 19th. Preload. There you go. Nice. There we go. It is a huge load. How big is it? Guys, the game's 92 gigabytes. It's 14 minutes for me to download that while I'm streaming. Welcome to my internet. Pretty fucking good, no? So, we're going to be playing that, and I'm super excited because I truly believe that I've been waiting for that game for such a long time now. I think it was revealed 6 years ago or 5 years ago. I think that is possibly Game of the Year. It's going to go up against Resident Evil 9. It's going to go up against Grand Theft Auto 6. Is there any other games that could possibly be at that caliber? I don't know. Rare, you're late, you're fired.
You're fired!
Drummer Cream says not that he knows of. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we're talking about Crimson. I'm preloading it right now, so I don't know when it becomes available, but we'll see. It's probably midnight on Wednesday. Is that a first-person shooter, Booch says. Booch, where the fuck have you been? How do you not know what Crimson Desert is? Dude, that's like Game of the Year material. What is wrong with Booch? Somebody get him some wings and a beer.
Bucci. Jucci.
Like, Booch, that's embarrassing. What are you doing? Fuck. Like, I'm now embarrassed to be near him. Like, how are we going to rob those old ladies at the bar mitzvah tonight? Like, this is just fucked up. He's fucked it up. Booch, you fucked this all up. Like, really fucked this up. Guys, listen. Thank you for the support today. We got 10 minutes left. Let me know. Booch is locked in Roblox. Yeah, no shit. In the bad room in Roblox, if you know what I mean. Mom? Hey, Mom! Why has this guy got a penis in the game?
Jucci.
Grand Theft Auto Desert. Uncle Mike, nice to see you. So this Thursday, we'll be playing that game. Can't wait. Alan Jones, nice to see you. Appreciate you here. Thank you for the support. I am noticing that a lot of people have almost been 2-year memberships now. So thank you very much to everybody who's gifting memberships. Again, I'm being dead serious here. If you guys want to support the stream, the best way to do it is gifted memberships. So I always say that because it's the real answer. So thank you to everybody that's gifting memberships. And I'm going to shout out somebody right now. The legendary Raw Dakota has consistently been gifting memberships to me for 2 years straight. So very special shout out to him, his orange breast, and his orange cat. So thank you very much. I love you. And to everybody else that's gifting lately, thank you for the gifted memberships. So Raw Dakota, primarily, and Banshee. And Dino did it once last year. Also, Dino, I need another $1,600 box sent to my inbox immediately.
Keep coming!
Thank you. All right, that's a joke, Dino. I love you. By the way, Dino, I've used everything you've sent in that box almost. That box was legendary. That box should have had, you know, a photo of you in it too. Your streams are good way to kill time at work, says Uncle Mike. Thank you, Uncle Mike. I appreciate you tuning in. What do you do for work? What does everyone do for work in the chat? Dox yourself and let me know. I'm curious. What's this? What's he saying? Is it gonna fucking play?
Absolutely, here I go on Jay's face. Absolutely. Oh my.
Thank you, Nightbreaker. I appreciate the support. Thanks for derailing my stream again. I love you.
Congratulations.
All right. Siegfried says, what do you do for work, Jay? Not much. I talk to a bunch of gorgeous men on the internet. They pay me. Ramir says, fair question. Ramir, you're banned from my server.
You're fired.
Yeah, that's a good question. You do tech support? Nice. Booch says, I help people make drugs for the planet. What? Malik says, I'm a teacher. Well, maybe you could teach Booch some fucking manners. Impending Doom is a crane operator in a scrapyard. That's a fucking crazy job, dude. For the record, just so you guys know what Booch does for a living, he actually lands planes, but digitally. So, Uncle Mike says he's a pharmacist, which, you know. Anyways, I'll message you on Discord later. I need a collection of pills sent to my house. All right, guys. Environmental scientist because I didn't complete med school, says Drummer Cream. Drummer Cream is a scientist? Dude, what the fuck? 12 feet high. What's this shit? You're looking a little different today. Did you turn on DLSS? Yes. How did you know that? How did you fucking know that? Dino, that's disgusting. Somebody ban that guy. I don't know how to say your name. EX says, I'm the only one who kind of likes the new DLSS. If you don't like it, turn it off. I mean, yeah. I guess so. That's a good answer. I guess. All right. Oh, shit. Hang on. My food's here. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, before the stream ends, I have to share something with you. I have ordered myself some very important self-care things. This right here is foaming bubble bath. Dr. Teal's foaming bubble bath. The only place to clean your asshole. This flavor is melatonin, digital melatonin bath. Then next up we got soothing sleep lavender. And last but not least, I got ripped off. I ordered myself, this is supposed to be 4 times the size. This right here, my friends, is a pumpkin bath bomb. What the fuck is this? It said it was supposed to be 4 times the size of this. This is a lie. They said it was 4 ounces. This is Raw Dakota. Can you get my lawyer on the phone? This is fucking ridiculous. This is 6 ounces. This is not the bubble bath I demanded. What is this? This is fucking... Let's smell it. Hang on. Does it smell like pumpkins? Oh god, now there's fucking pumpkin juice everywhere. Okay, you know what? It reminds me of my dad's feet. He used to put cologne on his feet. This is what it smelled like. Not bad. I think it might be an onion. Anyways, that's what showed up today. My food also showed up, but that was outside. So guys, thank you for tuning in today. I'm about to go have an extremely exciting bubble bath. I'll be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. EST. We'll do a much longer stream tomorrow. And then on Thursday, we're playing Crimson Desert. And then on Saturday, we're finishing Resident Evil 9. Well, maybe not finishing it, but thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the 6 gifted members. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for having the debate with me. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about PC gaming and why I think it's dying. What an enjoyous stream. This feels good on my face. Oh. Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. Siegfried, thank you. Nightbreaker, thank you. Nate, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Who else? Alice, rub your breast for me. 12 feet, I love you. Dino, send me another box worth $1,700. Neo, thank you. Booch, piss in a woman's wallet. Drummer Cream, get Julie B and we'll run a train. Freddy Cougar, you're fucking late, you're fired. Left Control Gaming, I have nothing negative to say about you, you're a good looking man. Catzilla, they have Godzilla Lego coming out. Catzilla, just so you know. Generic White Male, I appreciate you. Thank you for being my future husband. Impending Doom, thank you for being a man who gives me anxiety. Who else we got here? Lord Bacon, you're late, dude. You're really late. Lord Bacon, that is disgusting. Thank you for the support today, by the way, guys. I appreciate it, as always. Drummer Cream, I'm going to train your ass to donate less money to me so you're not homeless. Chris says, enjoy your night. Thank you. Yes, Catzilla. There's a rumor. There's a fucking rumor about that. We're getting it. Night Stalker says, always enjoy EJ. Thank you. I always enjoy your mom. Thank you, Steele. I appreciate you commenting on my comments. And listen, can you guys do me a favor? After the stream gets published here, can you go in there and go, what a lovely stream? Just say that. Just say, what a lovely stream in the comments. I would really appreciate that. If you can't do it for me, then we're going to have a discussion about you getting banned. Also, there is a fucking PlayStation Lego set coming out. Thank you. All right, guys. Have a good night. I love you.
If you truly love video games like I do, this moment is for all of us.